Well, hello and welcome to Understand Men Now. I'm your host, Jonathon Aslay of jonathonaslay.com, and I'm so excited to be shooting this short video for you today. Our topic, 3 confident female mindsets that drive men wild. Now, before I begin, I just want to say if at the end of this video you go, this guy resonates with me, what I say makes sense, and you'd like to ask me a personal question, then I want you to check out my group, Midlife Love Mastery. There's a link below, Midlife Love Mastery, where it's a private group where you can ask me questions, and I will shoot videos just like this in our private Facebook group and then mail them out each week. Also, we do a once-a-month webinar where you can get on the phone and ask me a question, and there's a library of content. Midlife Love Mastery, check out the link below. Okay, our topic, 3 confident female mindsets that drive men wild. So let's think about confidence for a second. There's nothing sexier to a woman, I've heard, than a man who feels confident, right? Confidence is sexy, and it's true for men and women alike. But where does confidence come from? It comes from an inner strength. But what usually depletes confidence? What affects confidence? What makes us less confident? It's our fears. Our fears of rejection, our fear of abandonment, our fear that we won't be liked, that we're not good enough. Our fears cause that. And while there's 100 different fears people can experience, I've noticed in particular women as well as men have 3 individual fears that I want to talk about today. And that is body image fear, money fears, and fear of making bad mistakes based on a past relationship, the fear of making a mistake based on past relationships. Let's face it, when it comes to body image, here in the United States in particular, we are bombarded with sexual content that makes us all, both men and women alike, feel very inferior from a body perspective, a body type. But I'm here to say that, you know what, no matter what your body type is, there is a type for everybody. So when we have a fear that we will not be liked or will be rejected, just want you to know this, that somebody likes your body and likes you for exactly who you are. And all it takes is one person. There could be 7 billion people that don't like your body type, but all it takes is one person. So stop focusing, or my invitation for you, stop focusing on all the people that may not like your body type or may not be into you. Focus on the person that does. That will give you confidence. That will give you inner strength to know that there is a man or woman out there, for us men, that like us just for the way we are. And it does exist. Not everybody, but it does. Let me say this, not everybody is going to like your body type, but there certainly are plenty that do. So let that one go, because that's a confident mindset when you say, I know I'm going to find my person who likes me just the way I am. Okay, number 2, I said money. You know what's interesting is that here in the United States, over 50% of divorces cite money as the primary problem. And so it's naive to think, and by the way, here in the United States, 80% of Americans live practically paycheck to paycheck. So there's a tremendous amount of fear centered around money and can I take care of myself? This is why I highly recommend checking out the book called 8 Dates by Dr. John Gottman, because there's a section in there about money and how to have money conversations in relationships. As I said before, 50% of divorces cite money as the problem. So if you have a fear around money, read this book. It's going to give you confidence to know how to have money conversations in the early stages of dating. That's why it's called 8 Dates, because they're dates centered around the 8 fundamental challenges people have in relationships. So definitely check out that book. And lastly, the fear of making another mistake. In other words, you're hung up on a past relationship. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone on dates with women where you literally could see every man that's ever hurt them standing behind them on a date. You could literally, they're lined up literally by their languaging. And I can't tell you how many times I've talked to women and all they've done is talk negative about an ex-marriage or an ex-partner, an ex-boyfriend. And you can feel their anger. And that fear, that anger is coming from a fear of making a mistake. Just know this, the right person is not a mistake. So you don't have to fear making a mistake because the right person is a fit for you. And when you've worked on this particular fear of letting go of your past relationships, letting go of the hurt and the pain, and that may take a lot of work. Some of you have had some very abusive or narcissistic relationships and might take some deep therapy to get past that hurt. But when you've healed and let go of that past pain, you are in a confident place to attract new love because you don't need to talk about the old love or the old relationship anyway. So those are 3 confident female mindsets that I want you to shift from. Think about the body image, the money, and the fear of making another mistake. Okay, I hope you found value in this video. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Please post a comment below if this resonates with you. If you think this is rubbish, if you think I'm full of shit, I want to hear about it. Definitely, I want you to check out my group, Midlife Love Mastery. As I mentioned, there's a link here below. Just check it out. It's an inexpensive investment to have direct access to me on a regular basis. And I'm going to sign off this video, as I always do, giving you a big, gigantic Jonathan Bear hug, if I have your consent. Aw, thank you. Wishing you a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye now.